Bionano Genomics technical analysis, potentially a new, very significant catalyst, along with revealing a very important update that I've actually just found in the technicals and my current positions. Guys, I just want you to focus on this ascending level of support right here. We have validated this going as far back as the 29th of December. I just found this update, and I don't want to get your guys' hopes up, but this is literally the price target, and I have been right on all three of my previous price targets. I will be linking the proof down below in my previous videos, and I've also hit perfectly my month out price target that I posted on February 5th. This is the short-term price target, or at least medium-term, like a couple weeks at the most, probably a month or two at the most likely way shorter than that. This is the price target that I have calculated based on the technicals and based on what I'm seeing. I can always be wrong, but this is the price target. $14.89 roughly, 70 cents, $15 roughly. That's what we're looking at. Let's go over the past, okay? You can go fact check me on this, but this is what I've done in the past, okay? We had this bull pennant right here that I had drawn up way before we even came close to breaking it. I had my price target drawn. Price target was $16.10. We broke it to the upside, and then I literally said, y'all that have been following me for a while already know I've been saying this. The price target will probably be hit. It maybe won't be, but there is a higher chance that it will be hit compared to if it would not be hit. Okay, we got it basically perfectly. It hit $15.69, 30 cents off my price target roughly. Second price target that I set, this purple price target right here, the price targets are all going to be in like light purple. This is the first one right here based on this bull pennant. Here's the second one right here. This is based on this ascending level right here and this descending level of resistance. These are all bull flags, except this one's not really a bull. This one's not really a bull flag because we're obviously, we're on the downtrend short term. But this was the price target roughly, $9.68. We had a false breakout, and then right when we broke this ascending level of support, this was your sell signal if you were short term, and if you're not like a diamond hand holder such as I am, I'm holding. I only add for Bionano shares. I do not sell any of my shares for Bionano. But this was your sell signal. We obviously came all the way down, hit the price target, bounced up, and then obviously we did get this candle wick down that got just completely bought up. Congratulations to anyone who bought at 806, and shame on you if anyone sold at 806. My gosh, I will pray for you if you sold at 806. But guys, we basically hit this price target exactly right. Yes, we had this, but this was largely due to, in my opinion, the market's dumping and the panic going on. But anyway, let's just ignore this for a little bit. I mean, the price target was hit essentially perfectly with this candle wick right here. And our next one was this ascending level of support and this descending level of resistance. I drew up my price target for this. Obviously, we have not hit that yet. But guys, most of the times you can see 2 out of 3 of my price targets have came true. And guys, I literally said, I believe when I drew this price target, I think that's very unlikely that we're going to come down here to $8 again. Because there's just so many support levels right here. We have this ascending level. We have this white ascending level. We have these two. We have the 38.2% retracement level. We have this green rectangular level of support, and obviously we are oversold right now. We will be taking a look at the relative strength indicator, the MACD, the moving averages, the Bollinger Bands, all that, and probably more as well, because it's such a complicated chart setup. But guys, this is the price target that I've drawn up 2 out of 3 times in the very recent past, just from the 12th, we've had 3 price targets that I've drawn up, and 2 out of 3 of them have come to fruition. This was the one that I actually had confidence in, the most confidence. I was like, all right, we will probably hit this price target. And then this one, I actually did not think we were going to hit this one, but that's what I drew up. That's what the charts were telling me. We hit that one, obviously. And then this one, I think that was my lowest conviction one. I just drew that literally just because that's, this is what the price target based on this symmetrical triangle would be. Obviously, we did not hit that here because we have too many levels of support, in my opinion. But guys, we have the descending level of resistance here. We have 2 touch points, and we have the ascending level, this golden ascending level. We obviously have a couple touch points there as well. This is the price target. It does not have to happen. There's going to be a ton of levels of resistance, and once we break to the upside, I don't think we're breaking to the downside. I think there's no chance realistically of us breaking to the downside here on the 1st of March. So this trading week, we will 1, 2, 3. I mean, we're going to be breaking to the upside or downside, where there's going to be a strong move in the near term. The breakout does not have to come on the 2nd or 1st of March, all right? It can happen like when we had this first bull pennant flag, right? The breakout day was the 17th, roughly, or somewhere in there, right? We broke out a little early, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to happen on the breakout day according to the technicals, because the closer we get to it, the more the price action will be tightening and condensing, and the more buying pressure or selling pressure, one of them is going to take over, and we're going to get a strong move either to the upside or the downside. Guys, I mean, let's look at the price target of the downside just to be fair. Let's look at the daily to see what this is. Okay, guys, $5 is the price target of the downside. This is why I don't think that's going to happen, right? I think that's not realistic at all. This is the, okay, guys, $14, $15, that's the price target. But let's look at some other indicators. Let's look at the RSI and the MACD. RSI on the hourly, we're going to be looking at 46.52, excuse me. We're going to be looking at pretty neutral. Let's look at the 4-hourly RSI. We're going to be looking at 40. We're closer to being oversold than overbought, so this is bullish in my opinion. Let's look at the daily RSI though. This one, we are finally, yes, I've been saying this, okay? We are now finally on the daily for the first time since December of last year, right? For the first time in a couple months, we're closer on the relative strength index to being oversold than overbought. This is bullish, all right? Also, let's take a look at the moving averages here. All right, we have every golden cross you could want, or at least in my book, every golden cross you want. We have the 200-day exponential moving average underneath the 55-day moving average. That is the second most important and significant golden cross, in my opinion. We also have the 15-day moving average above the 200-day EMA. That is the most important golden cross, in my opinion. Here is the key. If you're confused about that, take some notes if you want. Do whatever you need to do. Also, guys, another point that I haven't really brought up here. We have so many supports here. Like, if you want to make the case if you want to be a bear here, good luck making your case, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of support here. We have this ascending level, gold level, that's one. We have this white ascending level that has been validated a couple times. We've already been over the validations for this golden level, right? This white one, we have one there. We have a couple here, 3, 4, 5-ish. That's the second level of support. Then we have this rectangular level of support. We have validated this over here. And in the past, we have as well, going back as far, wow, that's, okay, we don't even have to go over all the way back on the 15th of January, 15th of January, guys. We have a lot of validations on this level. And then, of course, we have the 38.2% retracement level sitting at roughly $9.80. If you're thinking about getting an entry point in the stock, just get in on this ascending golden level, or right now, we're basically on that level right now. And once the market stabilizes, and guys, let me be clear. I should have said this earlier. If we do break to the downside, we can definitely do that if the markets dump. If the markets dump, we will be breaking this. Again, if the markets tank another 5% this week or another 3% this week, Bionano is basically screwed, in my opinion, mostly. Like, if that does happen, there's a very high chance we will break to the downside. But then again, guys, we are on the oversold side. The chart setup is looking very nice, very auspicious, in my opinion. The price target is obviously $15. I can be wrong. I've been wrong before plenty of times, but I've also been right plenty of times. Taking a look at the MACD, we are actually looking pretty bullish on the 1 hourly. We recently did, on the last trading day, the orange MACD line did cross above the signal line. That is bullish. Let's look at the 4 hourly MACD though. It's okay. So it's pretty much anyone's game on the 4 hourly. We are looking for the MACD line to cross over the signal line. Let's look at the daily MACD. It's probably looking pretty brutal. Yeah, the gap is only widening on the daily, but guys, that's why you can't really, the daily is a little bit misleading in my opinion as far as the MACD goes. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands. Let's see if we can pull these up here real quick. On the hourly, we are looking like this is actually a little bit bullish, a little bit, in my opinion. We are seeing some cracking down of the distance between these two outside bands. That represents to me decreased volatility. Let's look at the daily bands. Okay. Let's see where the middle band is. The middle is sitting at $11.82. This is where I'm getting this information, the middle of the Bollinger Bands. Okay, we are looking at it. The middle band is at $11.82. And typically, with the price action relationship between these two outside Bollinger Bands, if you don't know what this indicator is, price likes to interact with the bottom one as support and the top one as resistance, and the middle one is like where it will typically go after it hits one of these two, either to the downside, the outside band, or the upside, the top band, the Bollinger Band. And we are sitting, guys, this is very bullish. The middle band is at $11.82, and we are currently trading at $9.73. So that's like, what is that? 5%, 10% upside right there alone. That's where we should be trading at based on the Bollinger Bands, and we will be seeing some upwards buying pressure bullish momentum trying to get there based on this Bollinger Band indicator. That's how I do it. That's at least what I'm seeing. I mean, any technical analysis person will tell you the same, I think, but that's what I think. Take what I say with a grain of salt, guys. Don't believe me because you think I'm smart. Believe me because of the information that I'm presenting to you. That should be the same thing in life. If everyone went by that, we would be much better off. But that's what we're looking at as far as the charts. Let's look at some fundamental statistics. Insider ownership. There's no change here. 3% of the total shares outstanding is owned by insiders. This is not really super bullish. It's definitely not bearish, but it is slightly above average in my opinion. So that's a good sign. Institutional ownership, 6%. It's not bad. It's not good. Not bad. Average, probably, I would say. Fact checking this with FinViz. Okay, they don't agree on insider ownership at all. If anyone knows why they get such different, such contrasting information, I know they get their information off different brokers. I have read the fine print on Fentanyl.io, but I don't know how they get this much of a difference. But obviously, the institutional ownership, it does match up. Taking a look at their Twitter, guys, this is something that I was talking about a while ago, and we're going to be going over this in a second on concerns and justifications of my predictions and price targets and everything. This is something that no one really is talking about. No one is talking about the capability of the Sapphire system and the Bionano's potential market demand. All right, look at this. Rare diseases are individually rare, but okay, that doesn't even matter. This is what's important right here. Let me tell you, okay. Okay, finding new discoveries in rare disease research. All right, what does that actually mean? I'll tell you what it means. I'll tell you what it could mean. It could mean that Bionano's market is way bigger than we are currently factoring in because the Sapphire system, it's so disruptive and evolutionary and innovative. It can find things that the old obsolete systems can't detect, and it's not just used for cancer or optical genome mapping. It can be used for several things, and as there's more exposure to the Sapphire system and as more clinicians start adopting it and adapting it into the mainstream, as it starts adapting into the mainstream hospitals and doctors start using it, there's going to be more chances for new discoveries in rare disease research because it's going to be used more. There's going to be more exposure. There's going to be more people trying to find out new things with the Sapphire system itself. So that's just what I think. Okay, take it for what you think. Okay, if you disagree, that's fine. All right, if you think the Sapphire system sucks, there's no potential there, that's fine. This is another thing. Bionano will be attending something, Oppenheimer's 31st annual healthcare conference. Okay. Here's your proof right here. Let's just go over it real quick. All right, here you go. You can go find them real quick if you want. Okay, this is a potential catalyst. March 16th to 18th. That's this month, or at least next month is about to be this month. It's almost March right now, but it will be featuring Eric Homeland, the CEO, and Christopher Stewart. All right, so this could be amazing. All right, usually they have a ton of catalysts like this. There's nothing really groundbreaking going on, but sometimes there is, and every time they have a catalyst like this, they could announce a new discovery in a rare disease like cancer, especially cancer, which they have done before. And the amount of companies that I have seen on the day's highest movers because of some cancer study is a huge amount. Okay, it's an astronomical amount in my anecdotal opinion. All right, so take that for what it is. But this will be acting as a potential new catalyst. This was the potential new catalyst that I was referring to. Also, this is also kind of a new catalyst. This is just reiterating my synthesis that I've been talking about forever. Also, guys, if you don't know this already, okay. Cathie Wood has said her and her team believes the next FANG stocks are in the genomic age. Obviously, ARK is super bullish, and for all the people out there, I'm sure there's people out there that just believe everything ARK says. Okay, I'm not one of them. I'm definitely not one of them. I respect them. They've made some great decisions, but actually, if you look at their ETF, they really haven't done that great. Besides if you go back farther than the last 2 or 3 years, they really haven't done much, but they have been doing amazing recently, and I respect them for that. It's amazing. But still, with that being said, Cathie Wood, I agree with her on a lot of stuff. This is one of them. Okay, she thinks the genomic age is going to be huge in the future. I'm with her in that. Whether it's the next 5 years or the next 25 or the next year, no one knows when it's going to start taking off. I mean, it already has been taking off, but guys, either way, what I'm trying to say here is that the genomic demand is going to be huge in the next 5 years. This is going to be good for Bionano. Guys, take a look at the edit on this. Last edit was February 11th. It's February 28th right now. Okay, I had this all the way. I just want to go over some things. Okay, disproportionate effect on Bionano if we get 5 to 10% market correction. This is just me telling you that if the markets do dump, there could be a disproportionate effect on it. It's probable. Obviously, it happened, and I was right. Obviously, I wish I wasn't. I wish we were just going. I wish we were at $100 right now. Obviously, Bionano to the moon. You know what I mean? But obviously, that's not how it works, right? We are not doing too well right now, based on since we were at since the peak. But guys, let's look at some good stuff right here. Okay, let's look at some good news. Okay, this is what I actually had this, this is obviously my last edit was February 11th, but there's still some good information in this. Okay, Bionano executives like to keep their shareholders updated. Here's proof and reasoning on that. Well, I actually didn't prepare on this, but obviously, okay, this is literally 7 hours ago on a Sunday. They're posting to their shareholders, not directly, I guess, but they are posting, and they're letting everyone know about good news and keeping us updated. That is good. Unlimited catalysts can come anytime, guys. Seriously, I believe this. Okay, this last tweet literally verifies that, in my opinion. The Sapphire system can essentially find new discoveries in rare disease research at any time. Seriously. So. Cancer research, yeah, okay, that kind of goes in with the last one. ARK, okay, y'all already know there's a chance for ARK investing. We're not going to get into that too much right now, but also they obviously, as we said, they believe the genomic space is going to do very well in the next couple of years and in the future. Genome technological advancements with their Sapphire product. Of course, okay, there's going to be a ton of advancements with their Sapphire product. There already has been, but the sky's the limit essentially with a product such as their Sapphire system. Kathy Wood at ARK believes with strong conviction that the BNGO genome space. Okay, we've already been over this. Your proof is right here. Okay. All right, it's really a market insider, right? Bionano was listed in ARK's Big Ideas report. Not only does this confirm interest of ARK, but it validates and confirms that they believe Bionano will be participating in the massive increase in genomic stocks in the next 5 years. I would not be surprised if ARK is going to be buying in any time now, honestly. But, we don't need ARK to buy in for Bionano to be successful, but it would not hurt, and I would be welcoming that massively. Obviously, current positions. My March 4th price target, $15. This was posted February 5th. This will be the link to that video. Will be in the description below. If you do not believe me, go fact check me, please. You will find that I have not altered any of this. The ones that I've already had. I posted these 6 price targets on February 5th. I've hit 5 out of 6 of them so far. Nano Dimension is looking like it's not going to do too well. Obviously, the current price is screwing up right now because Google find its internal error. That's amazing. But if we look at the current positions, Nano Dimension, we're currently trading at 982. Not looking like we're going to get a 100% increase in the next couple of days before March 4th, but you never know. Either way, guys, I'm right. 5 out of 6 times I was right on the price targets. Not trying to boast, but you guys deserve to know my history, and this is my history. And obviously, we don't have years history yet, but we will. And these are my price targets for end of the year, bear case and bull case. Here's my buy, hold, or sell. Bionano, obviously, you already know it's at a 10. All right, the chart setup looks amazing in my opinion. We've already been over this. All right, I'm not going to go over that again. Relevant information in regards to title is finished now. Feel free to click off. My friends, if you have more important things to do, this is the part, if you're new here, where I will do the stuff that most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds, plus cool stuff. I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys know that, like, when you watch my video, you're going to get a different quality, literally just a different level of quality, in my opinion. All right, yeah, it's a little arrogant. Okay, sure, call me arrogant if you want, but it's just the truth. Okay, it's the truth. You all already know that our business model is no asking for likes, no asking for subs, no ads, no wasting time in the relevant section. Did I ask you for likes in this section? No, of course not. I don't do that. I'm not selfish like that. If you do ask for likes, and you think I'm calling you out, no, respectfully, I think that's a little selfish, but whatever, you guys do whatever you want. Other YouTubers keep wasting people's time, and I will keep stealing viewers from you, all right? That's just how it's going to work. Extra useful information, especially for beginners. Subreddit. Unfortunately, I just started this auspicious descent account, right? I wanted to look a little bit official, right? I have to actually have the account for like 30 days before I create a community, but that's honestly fine because right now our following is a little smaller than I would like it to be for starting a subreddit. So we will be having a subreddit coming up, 30 days probably. I'll probably start in 30 days, honestly, because a lot of people seem to want it, and that will be coming, guys. So look forward to that. Other pieces of information / websites that we should add, along with the stuff that we normally cover, like, for example, the Reddit partial due diligences, the Twitter, the FinViz, the Fintel.io, the technicals, and then my own kind of thoughts and points, right? Do you guys think we should add stuff to that? Let me know. If you have a serious question or suggestion, brandonballsy.com, that's where you want to reach me at. I will make mistakes, guys. Do not expect perfection from me, yourself, or anyone. If you take my non-financial advice here and you get screwed, that sucks to be you, all right? I hope that doesn't happen. I hope I'm right 100% of the time, but obviously I'm not right 100% of the time, right? I've already got one wrong. Basically, it's looking like I'm going to get one wrong, right? Now, of course, 5 out of 6, 83% accuracy, none of the Wall Street analysts that post negative articles about Bionano, they could only dream of an accuracy like this. I mean that in complete seriousness. They are horrible, and I literally have been beating them in my account return. Let's look, 50%, even with the massive sell-off today. Literally, I was at 8,000. I was at like 130% return. Literally going down to 50%. Yeah, that sucks. And you already know what I blame that on, right? I'm not trying to make excuses or complain. I'm extremely thankful for everything I have, especially as a college student. But this was because the market's dumping, in my opinion. Okay, that's the only reason why these stocks are down. Okay, literally the red days, that's all we've been seeing these last couple of days. But I'm ranting. But guys, I will make mistakes. Do not expect perfection from me or anyone else. Use several brokers, the platform I am using for technical analysis. If you are such a noob and don't even know what technical analysis is, or don't even know what TA stands for, this is what it stands for. This is what it is. The meat and potatoes part of the video where I was talking about the price targets and everything, that's technical analysis, and the broker I'm using for is Webull. You will get free stocks with them in the description if you use a link and deposit $100 in on your initial deposit and everything. Pre-market and after hours trading, you will get access to this with Webull. Very few other brokers offer this. Our business model will never change. That's my promise to each and every one of you. Bionano to the moon. Is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are far more than our abilities. Oh, that's such a bad accent for Dumbledore. My gosh. Sorry, all Harry Potter fans, if I pissed you off right there. But yeah, guys, this is not financial advice. Thank you all so much. See you on the next one.